Dear colleagues, as we wrap up the year and look forward to the new one, I extend my warm greetings to you and my sincere wishes for peace, strength, and renewal in the year ahead. This is traditionally a time of hope, a moment when we pause, reflect, and reimagine what a more just and peaceful world might look like. Yet as we do so, we cannot turn away from the realities that shape the lives of so many across the globe. We are entering this new year amid profound hardships and deepening human suffering. In many parts of the world, peace and prosperity stand in stark contrast to lived realities marked by conflict, displacements, environmental disasters, and widening structural and systemic inequalities. Human life is under acute threat, and human dignity is deeply wounded. Across the world, people continue to live under the weight of prolonged geopolitical conflicts, ethnic violence, and wars that fracture communities, displace families, and erode the foundations of peace. We are witnessing the world's largest humanitarian crisis unfolding in Sudan, alongside the genocide in Gaza with the broader Israel-Palestine war, prolonged violence and civil wars in the Democratic Republic of the Congo, Yemen, Myanmar, and the far-reaching global consequences of the ongoing Russia-Ukraine war, amongst other conflict zones worldwide. In each of these contexts, it is civilians, families, communities, and especially children who bear the heaviest burden, enduring daily trauma, insecurity, loss, and the breakdown of social life that undermines well-being and hope for the future. We know that violence extends far beyond armed conflict. It also takes the form of pervasive and systemic wars that claims lives every day. The wars of hunger, poverty, inequality, gender-based and sexual violence, displacement, and structural exclusion. These forms of violence, rooted in economic injustice, climate-related crises, and weakened social protection systems, deny millions their basic human rights to food, health, education, safety, and dignity, and leave people with deep and lasting mental and psychosocial trauma. The horror of hunger and starvation, particularly the starvation of children, is a moral outcry to society. It calls on social work practitioners, educators, and institutions globally to unite our voices and actions, and to call on governments, organizations, and civil society to move beyond cycles of retaliation and exclusion, and engage in dialogue, trust building, and structural solutions that address the root causes of conflict and deprivation. As president of IASSW, I am often confronted with calls to respond to these realities through condemnation, exclusion, or division. While accountability is essential, our role as a global association of social work educators calls us to hold a principled and humane stance, grounded in our values and in respect for human dignity, that resists simplification and remains committed to dialogue, peace building, and social justice in all contexts. In response, IASSW has convened a committee of human rights, social justice, and global solidarity, with representation from all regions of the association. This decision reflects the association's commitment to engaging global injustices consistently and within their specific contexts. As the committee embarks on its work, it signals a clear shift towards consistent, informed, and transformative action, ensuring that IASSW remains responsive to global realities while fully aligned with our core social work values. To act on this commitment, we must create spaces for critical reflection, ethical practice, and collective action. The outcomes must be evident in our teaching, classroom dialogues, field education, research, and community engagement as we prepare graduates who are responsive to society's most urgent needs and nurture pathways towards peace, reconciliation, and healing at individual, community, and societal levels. IASSW remains steadfast in its commitment to advancing quality social work education, fostering cooperation in research, and advocating for human rights and social justice. These are not abstract commitments. They are essential contributions to building more just, peaceful, and sustainable societies. Looking ahead to 2026, I look forward to meeting you at the World Conference on Social Work, Education, and Social Development in Kenya. In the spirit of Harambee, let us pull together to strengthen our competence with compassion, deepen our commitment to peace building, and work collectively towards sustainable and shared futures. May this new year renew our resolve to choose dialogue over division, justice over exclusion, and solidarity over silence.